All right, just a couple minutes early for the Metro. No, not today. Today is the New Hamsnet on the MRA. It's supposed to start about 8:15 Monday night, and it is Monday, November the 10th. We'll see who shows up tonight. They'll start their Zoom meeting, and I don't ever watch that, but I just wait for them to show up on the MRA. Listen to other things at the same time. Sometimes interesting things happen. Sometimes they don't. Just have to wait and see. We're expecting some snow flurries tonight. I don't know that we'll see them.
I go ahead.
Railroad sure is noisy tonight. Sometimes I wonder if that's an engineer that comes through the system, or if I'm hearing the engine direct and the dispatcher through the system. Because they come in clear more often than the engineers do. Not really sure how that works.
Please stay in track 2, signal indication, Ravenna Junction.
Dispatch is either Jacksonville or Atlanta. Not really sure.
I don't know anything about it.
Neither do I.
Maybe you guys are taking it to noon so that it can come back west tomorrow.
Well, we have some light precipitation in the area. Could be snow. I think we're expecting snow about now. Between now and 2 a.m. I think after the net I'll go out there and have a look. Pardon me. Goodness, how long does it take to get set up for this net via Zoom? Figured surely by now they've started. I got 2016 at the moment. Pretty close to the satellite clocks on the cell system, I guess. I'm pretty sure they're same clocks as the GPS and whatnot.
Good evening, this is W4BRU.
Finally.
We normally are having a New Hamsnet on Monday night. We have for some time. And we are moving it to Wednesday night at 7:15.
Why?
19:15. So just wanted to let anybody know who wants to check into the New Hamsnet to kind of flip over to Wednesday night. Anybody want to check in here? This is W4BRU.
19:15 on a Wednesday? That's a conflict of interest because the Rat's Net is at 1900 on Wednesday.
W4BRU, Whiskey 4 Sierra Bravo. 4SB, yeah. So I think I'm hearing you on those 80 meters, aren't I? Over.
QSL, so I'm in and out. I just wanted to say that I could hear you, and I've been monitoring the frequency, and I haven't heard anybody call either. So I think they all got the message. W4BRU, W4SB.
I didn't get the message. What the hey?
Well, that would be good. It's one of these rare times in which the message actually got out. I like that. Well, thanks, Steve. I'll I'll keep this on just in case somebody checks in, but I'll return to the 80-meter net. So thanks for that. W4SB, W4BRU.
W4BRU, W4SB, and just a side thought here. I'm running a mag mount antenna, and I have a utility trailer parked in the backyard. So I just stuck the mag mount on the fender of the trailer, and I'm tickled to know that I'm getting out. So even a simple antenna works. W4BRU, W4SB. I'm going to go back to 80 and listen to you there. Whiskey 4 Sierra Bravo is QRT.
Well, it is the NRA.
Okay, W4BRU is QRT to 3.8858. If anybody else wants to join us there.
Let's see.
Oh. Sorry for the bees
How are you?
there.
This is W4BRU.
A4LSC.
4LSC, W4BRU. I hear you, Doug.
I was beginning to wonder if I was getting out or not. I kept trying a couple times. Yeah, I got your message and everything, so we'll be looking for y'all on Wednesday then. It's the K4LSC, clear with W4BIU.
Okay, Doug, 73. I'll listen for you on Wednesday evening at 7:15. Take care. 73.
W4BRU, K4ARX.
A4ARX, W4BRU. How are you this evening, William?
I'm doing absolutely fine, thank you. Sorry about the microphone trouble there. Wanted to ask, isn't it a conflict of interest on Wednesday nights? You have a Rat's Net at 7 o'clock, and you'll have the New Ham's Net at 7:15 here on this repeater.
There's also a 6-meter net, and I think there's another net on another VHF net. I think our evenings are pretty full, so yes, I know there's a Rat's Net, and I think we run out of times to have all the nets. There's more nets on every night than you can believe. But yes, I know that, and I know about it. But this was the time when they could all agree they'd get together, and I still want to keep the New Hams kind of connected, so that was the thing to do.
All right, I was just curious. I had a feeling that you knew all the nets that were scheduled when they were. I just didn't understand why Monday night was not a good night. It's always been a good night, but if that's when they want to meet, Wednesday nights, that's fine. K4ARX.
A couple, 3 nets on Monday night, including the one I usually get on, the one I'm on 80 meters right now, that's in the way as well. So, I mean, there's just a lot of nets where it's nice. It means the ham radio community around here is very vigorous, but it does mean you can't get them all. So, and you can't videotape these the way you could the other stuff. So anyway, well, nice hearing you, William. Good to hear you. K4ARX, W4BRU.
What do you mean you can't videotape these the way you can the others? Huh.
Maybe 2OE.
Another one of those guys, Bruce.
2OE, W4BRU. How are you this evening, Bob?
Aren't you supposed to be on the 80-meter
I
net?
called. I heard you and William's voice, and I said, wait, it's not the net, so they must just be talking. But then I realized I hadn't said hello to either one of you. I just came back in from making sure that the garden hose wasn't attached, and that this is when you break faucets, right? Back to you.
You can handle a rag chew, but not 2 nets? What?
Well, here in the ghetto, we're unlikely to break faucets, but yeah, we do have to kind of bring some stuff in. Mostly I'm bringing in plants I don't want to expire quite yet. I have some that winter in the house, and I put them back out at the end of the bad weather, at the end of the cold weather, so I'm getting that done. And yes, we'll be on 7:15 on Wednesday, so you're welcome to join us there. Over.
I already put it in my Thunderbird calendar on my Linux box, so it's going to remind me, like, while I'm still working. So, all right, I don't want to say, and I want to watch something with my dear bride who's straightening up the kitchen, and I should help it. And then we should sit here and be warm and enjoy the doing nothing. but I just want to say hello. 7-3 Bruce, Alpha Bravo 2 Oscar Echo North Chesterfield.
Good to hear you, Bob. Hopefully we'll hear you Wednesday night. You have a good time this evening. 73 W4BRU.
4BRU, WZAK.
For ZAK W4BRU. How are you this evening, John?
Bruce, how are you doing?
Well, getting more activity on this repeater than I expected. Yeah, I'm fine. I was checking in on the 80 meter net. I used to be on the 80 meter net every week, but have not been since we've done the new hams thing. But trying to find a time when all the new hams, or most of them, could get on was part of the struggle. I think the problem was not so much that it was Wednesday night; it was that what time we had to do it on Wednesday night. So, on Monday night. So I think we have a good time on Wednesday night. And yes, we're in conflict with a lot of other nets, but not just VHF, UHF, but also HF nets. So, but it seems like we're full of nets around here, so that part's good. So, what are you up to, John?
Nothing much.
Well, that just sums it up.
I was tuning into the 3858, and I don't hear anybody who sounds so local.
Wednesday night, 73 W4BRU.
Where BRU?
$3858. I'm really not set up for HF. I guess that's the point. Maybe that's the next challenge. I don't know. I guess it's left to be seen.
W4BRU, W4ZAK.
Before ZAK, W4BRU, let me turn this HF one down. Excuse me. Yes, John, how are you?
Good. I was listening on the HF, and I don't seem to hear anybody local.
Well, it's not a local thing.
So 3.858. Tom Flippin is running it, and there's a number of local people, W4SB and WW4F. I haven't heard him at this point, but so there's a few people on there. But I just got in briefly, and then I switched off to get on this so I could tell anybody who checked in to check in again on Wednesday night. Over.
All right, I'll let you go then, W4ZAK out.
Try 3.858. You ought to hit the folks there. So 73. Talk to you again maybe Wednesday night. W4BRU.
Let's try. Well, that explains everything. The battery on that one's about dead, isn't it? Well, let's see if we can plug in the shortwave here. You said 3.858, right? You better remember. I don't expect to hear them at all. I'm not certain I have a plug handy for this or not. I don't think I do. I really don't think I do. GMRS activity. Oh. Where is the plug for this old radio? Oh. All out of sorts here. because this isn't normally something I have to do.
WSCU 800, WSGN 500. WSCU 500, how's it going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. I just heard you call out there and I get back to you. Name over here is TJ.
Hi, TJ.
Hey, TJ, name here is here. Yeah, I think I get you guys details for the ATA or but taking the radio out. What I got, whatever. Okay, yeah, you're coming in loud and clear to the repeater. No issues at all. I don't know if you're on a mobile or a portable, but sounding good. What radio is it?
Guess we'll never know that one. Let's grind up these batteries here. Maybe.
If you were trying to talk, you weren't making it. I didn't hear anything come up. Yeah, sorry. I know I was trying to get myself in the house. I was standing outside. I'm on a little handheld gate tube, little man gate tube. Okay. Yeah, you're doing great for for portable. That's not bad at all. Yeah, this repeater's got pretty solid coverage. Near Pyramid 64, and I'm out in Newtown. Obviously, I'm on a base station, so I got a big antenna and everything, so I'm making it alright. But even mobile, I can get it pretty far north and east, so it's got pretty solid coverage for that.
6 batteries.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Goodness.
Hey, if I remember right, we're working on putting up another repeater.
I'd almost as soon find the plug.
Yeah, I was, well, I still am, I guess, in the process of putting up something with P25. Yeah, I've found some technology that makes it much easier to put up a trunking system. So I just got to get my hands on some infrastructure. And I've got an antenna up in a tree about 80 feet, high gain antenna that gets me about a 20-mile radius from my house. Mobile. So mobile coverage would be about 20 miles to the base station, probably 30 to 40. So yeah, I just got to get a couple of repeaters, a combiner, and some willpower to make it happen. But once at the very least, I'll put up just a single, P25 in, P25 out repeater. Timeline on that's a big fat question mark, but one day, well, it'll happen one day. Yeah, I think I got the last update I
Well.
The MRA is the only, they were just talking about the Hamsnet, and everybody was burning out Bruce through the years when he was trying to get back to his 80-meter net. So, no, that's the only thing I've heard in like the last hour and a half, 2 hours. I've been sitting here on a new radio, so it's not here yet, but I'm writing a code plug for it. So I'm just kind of sitting here listening to the radios and scrolling through a radio reference. But yeah, that's the only thing I've heard. I haven't heard anything on, the 511 or anything else.
Guess everybody's fishing on 80 meters.
Yeah, it's been real good. usually have a consistent group, but new folks filter in every so often. I think we usually have anywhere from 20 to 30 to 35 folks show up at every meeting, and then I'll have to look back at the statistics, but our quarterly report for quarter 3, I think we had 81 or 82 members total, which is fantastic given we haven't been established for a little more than a year now. So, it's real awesome. Folks are real excited about it, which is good. And, we got the elections going on. Those close at the end of the month, and then we'll announce the results at the December meeting. It's been good. We've got a meeting coming up on Wednesday night at 6:30 on APRS, which will be pretty cool. I'm not, but Micah, his ham call is K4MCD. He's real into it. I know Doug, N4HDF, is the trustee of this repeater, and then Sean, W4PKR, and several other folks are into it, and it seems pretty cool. I just haven't bought a device to do it yet. I'm still a pair of them on Amazon for $60, and I bought the new radio. I kind of went out the window. It's really cool. It's really cool, especially if you can do it in unlisted mode and use encryption to send messages back and forth, which is pretty cool. Micah just put up a mast at 30 or 40 feet at the base station. I think he's having some decent success with that. So, it's definitely a cool platform, and the fact that it can be used on non-amateur frequencies is pretty cool as well, I think.
That's weird.
Correct, the 900 ISM band. You can do a lot of stuff in the ISM band, from my understanding. Because it's all things considered, encrypting, nobody's scanning for those messages anyway on amateur bands, really, so encrypting it, while it's, I guess, technically against the rules, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. But on the 900 ISM band, you're okay to encrypt it, which is pretty cool. I don't know what algorithm it uses. I would assume AES 256, but I haven't gotten that deep into it yet. One of my neighbors is really into, I think he does photo, he does, fish track. Fish with last kind of how active it was. Where I'm at, I'm not even old. For sure. If you're in a populated area, it's definitely better. But I think that's kind of one of the pros of it. If you get out, in the sticks, if you're just trying to talk to one or two other people that are nearby, then it's perfect. But obviously, if you're trying to make distant contacts, it's not as good. But everything has its pros and cons, I guess. I'm sure at one point I'll probably buy a device to do it and go down that rabbit hole. No problem. Anytime I got this UHF radio sitting over here, it's always on, and scans GMRS, some of the ham stuff, but the UHF side of the world isn't real active, so I try to get back to folks when I hear them. So anyway, it's good talking to you, and get back inside, because I think tonight it's get real cold outside. So I'm not good with the GMRS call times of the WSGS 500, then I'll be clear.
All right, got batteries for the shortwave. I guarantee this will work, but worth a shot.
WRQE290, this is WSGF 500, and you're loud and clear to the repeater. Yeah, no problem. I can't keep up with the call time either, so yeah, you're good. You're making it just fine for handheld. No issues at all. WSGN 500 clear.
Yep. No bueno on the batteries. Let's see if we can get this accompanying wall wart here to power this up. I don't know. Bet the wall wart's dead. Can't tell if it's center positive or not. Sheesh. Yep. So I guess this will work. I don't know. It works real nice. I guess. Three, 858. Whoops. Three, 858. There we go. Way down there. I bet they're all gone. Oh well. At least I know that power supply works. It's a weird looking knob. All right, I'll monkey with this off the air or off camera.